Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Driving Insights Podcast by M5 Management Services, where we cover ways for your fixed operations department to gain efficiency, customer retention, and long-term profitability. I'm your host, Tim Harkins, brand manager here at M5 Management Services, and on today's show, we'll talk about the importance of evaluating your service department's customer phone interactions and how to identify and address common gaps to improve customer experience and loyalty. So buckle up. You're listening to Driving Insights. Customer experience is the foundation of a successful service department. Every interaction, no matter how small, has the power to shape the way customers perceive your business. For service departments, which often operate as the backbone of dealerships, this is especially true. Customers come to you not just for repairs or maintenance, but for peace of mind. They entrust you with their vehicles, an essential part of their daily lives, and they expect that trust to be met with professionalism, efficiency, and care. Consider the moments that make up a customer's journey with your department. From the first call to schedule a service appointment to the moment they pick up their vehicle, each step matters. If their initial phone call is met with indifference, confusion, or unnecessary delays, it can set a negative tone for the entire experience. On the other hand, a positive and efficient interaction can leave them feeling confident in their decision to work with you. Customer experience is not just about meeting expectations either, it's about exceeding them. It's the difference between a customer who reluctantly returns out of necessity and one who becomes a loyal advocate for your business. When customers feel valued, they're way more likely to return, recommend your services to others, and even overlook minor mistakes because they trust your commitment to doing what's right. For service departments, the phone call is often the first opportunity to make an impression. It's a pivotal moment, one that can either build trust or erode it. Recognizing the weight of this interaction is the first step toward creating a culture of exceptional customer care. Now, to truly understand the experience your customers go through, there's a simple yet eye-opening exercise. Call your own service department. This isn't just about testing your team's efficiency, it's about stepping into the customer's shoes and experiencing your service from their perspective. By doing so, you can identify strengths, weaknesses, and opportunities for improvement in real time. Start by dialing your main service line. Use a private number or ask a friend to make the call for you to ensure anonymity. Approach the call as if you were a customer with a specific request. Maybe you're looking to schedule a routine 30,000-mile service or need help with a check engine light that's just come on. Pay close attention to what happens next. How long does it take for someone to answer? Does the person answering the phone sound friendly and professional? Are they able to answer your questions clearly, or are they transferring you to multiple times before you reach the right person? Notice if you're put on hold and for how long. If you're given a price, is it explained thoroughly? Are you encouraged to schedule the service? And do you leave the call feeling confident in your choice? This exercise can reveal gaps that might otherwise go unnoticed. For example, are the calls being answered promptly, or is the phone ringing off the hook? Are staff members trained to handle inquiries with ease, or are they relying on scripts that don't fully address the customer's needs? Small details such as tone of voice or the ability to provide clear information can make a world of difference. By calling your own store, you're not just evaluating your team, you're setting a standard. You're showing your staff that customer care isn't just an abstract concept, it's something you actively prioritize. This exercise is a direct way to uncover areas that need attention and to celebrate the moments when your team gets it right. For many customers, the phone call to your service department is the first step in their journey with your business. It's a moment of vulnerability, after all. They're reaching out because they need help. Whether they're scheduling routine maintenance or seeking answers about a vehicle issue, they're looking for reassurance that they've come to the right place. Think about what a customer expects when they make that call. They want the process to be straightforward. They want their questions answered without having to navigate a maze of hold times, transfers, and disjointed conversations. They want to feel like their time is valued and that the person on the other end of the line genuinely cares about helping them. But what happens when these expectations aren't met? Perhaps their phone rings endlessly, or the greeting they receive feels rushed and impersonal. Maybe they're transferred repeatedly, forced to explain their issue to multiple people, or placed on hold for long stretches without explanation. Each of these moments chips away at their confidence in your service. Even worse is when customers leave the phone call with more frustration than when they started. Maybe they never received a clear answer to their question, or they felt like an inconvenience rather than a priority. These experiences don't just hurt your chances of earning their business, they create lasting impressions that can influence how they talk about your dealership to others. Now, on the flip side, a seamless and positive phone interaction can set the stage for a great customer relationship. When customers feel heard and respected, they're way more likely to trust your recommendations and view your business as a partner in maintaining their vehicle. Every detail of the phone call, from the tone of voice to the clarity of information, contributes to this perception. Getting it right requires attention, empathy, and a commitment to treating each customer like they matter. Imagine calling a service department for the first time. You're new to the area, unfamiliar with the dealership, and in need of assistance. This was the scenario for a recent mystery shopper who wanted to schedule a routine service call. The call unfortunately revealed a series of missteps that serve as a cautionary tale for what can go wrong. The shopper dialed the main line and was greeted with a curt dealer name from the receptionist. There was no warmth, no offer of help, just a name delivered without enthusiasm. When the shopper explained their request, they were immediately placed on hold without acknowledgement or reassurance. After several minutes, they were then transferred to a service receptionist who seemed equally unprepared to handle the call. The shopper explained that they were a new customer and wanted to make an appointment. Instead of welcoming them or asking about their needs, the receptionist asked for the VIN. The shopper, driving at the time, didn't have it readily available. This simple inconvenience derailed the conversation, with the receptionist insisting that the VIN was necessary to proceed. What followed was a series of delays, miscommunications, and holds. At one point, the shopper waited over 6 minutes to be reconnected, only to repeat information that they'd already provided. By the end of the 13-minute call, they hadn't scheduled an appointment, received clear answers, or felt encouraged to return. Instead, they hung up feeling frustrated and undervalued. This example isn't an isolated incident either. It's a snapshot of what can happen when service departments fail to prioritize phone interactions. It highlights the importance of training, preparation, and empathy in every customer-facing role. For customers, moments like these aren't just inconvenient. They're a deciding factor in whether they'll trust your dealership with their business. Programs like the Charm School course on M5 University are designed to address these challenges and elevate customer interaction seamlessly. Now, if you're a service manager frustrated by the challenges of creating seamless customer experiences over the phone, we can help. Our consultants specialize in training your whole team to handle calls with professionalism and care, ensuring every interaction leaves a positive impression. We'll also help your department improve efficiency and boost customer loyalty. Just fill out our free consultation form on our website, www.m5ms.com today. The example of the mystery shopper underscores the deeper issues that can exist in phone communication with service departments. These challenges often aren't the result of malicious intent, but rather systemic problems ranging from inadequate training to operational inefficiencies. Identifying these gaps is crucial to creating a better experience for both customers and employees. One significant challenge is inconsistency. Often, the experience a customer has depends on who answers the phone. One employee might excel at handling inquiries with care and professionalism, while another might come across as rushed or uninterested. This lack of standardization creates an unpredictable customer experience. If callers can't rely on the same level of service every time, their trust in the business begins to erode. Another common issue is an over-reliance on technology without proper integration. For instance, outdated phone systems might make it hard for staff to transfer calls smoothly or access customer information in real time. This leads to repeated requests for the same details, adding unnecessary friction to the interaction. Even modern systems can fail if employees aren't trained on how to use them effectively, leaving customers stuck in an endless loop of hold music and transfers. Staffing shortages exacerbate these problems. When service departments are understaffed, employees must juggle answering calls, managing in-person customers, and completing administrative tasks. This multitasking often results in rushed conversations and mistakes, leaving customers feeling undervalued. Furthermore, overworked employees are more likely to exhibit signs of burnout, which can negatively impact their tone and patience during calls. Finally, there's the challenge of mindset. Too often, phone communication is seen as a secondary task rather than a critical touchpoint. Employees may treat calls as interruptions rather than opportunities to build relationships with customers. This mindset shift from viewing the phone as a chore to treating it as an essential part of the customer journey requires leadership to set clear expectations and emphasize the importance of every interaction. Addressing these challenges start with acknowledging their existence and committing to meaningful changes. Service departments must view every phone call not as a transaction, but as an opportunity to make a lasting impression. This shift requires effort, supported by targeted programs like M5's in-dealership training for service managers and service advisors, but the rewards in customer loyalty and satisfaction are undeniably worth it. Improving phone communication within a service department begins with training. Effective training goes beyond teaching employees how to answer the phone. It instills them with a sense of ownership and pride in their role as the first point of contact for customers. The goal isn't just to respond to inquiries, but to ensure every caller feels heard, valued, and supported. One foundational training focus should be on tone and communication skills. Employees need to understand the power of a warm, empathetic voice. Smiling while speaking, even over the phone, can change the tone of the conversation. Teaching active listening skills is equally important. Customers should never feel like they're being rushed or dismissed. Instead, they should feel like their concerns are being addressed with genuine care. Role-playing exercises can help employees prepare for a variety of scenarios. These exercises simulate common customer inquiries and challenges, such as scheduling an appointment, handling a complaint, or answering questions about services. By practicing these situations in a controlled environment, employees build confidence and competence. Another area is equipping staff with the right tools and knowledge. This includes ensuring they have access to updated information about service options, pricing, and scheduling availability. Employees should also be trained on how to navigate the phone system efficiently, minimizing hold times and unnecessary transfers. When they have the resources they need at their fingertips, they're better equipped to assist customers promptly and effectively. Leadership plays a critical role in this process. Managers must lead by example, demonstrating the importance of exceptional customer service and providing ongoing feedback to employees. Regular performance reviews paired with constructive coaching help employees continually improve. Technology can also play a role in streamlining phone interactions. Upgrading to a more efficient phone system, implementing call tracking software, or integrating customer relationship management or CRM tools can reduce friction in this process. These tools help ensure calls are routed to the right person and that customer information is easily accessible, reducing the need for customers to repeat themselves. The commitment to improvement doesn't end with initial training either. Ongoing education paired with regular assessments of phone interactions ensures that service departments stay aligned with best practices. This continuous improvement benefits not only the customers, but also the employees who feel more confident and prepared in their roles. The final step in addressing phone communication gaps is taking action. It's one thing to recognize potential issues, it's another to actively identify and address them. Conducting a mystery call to your own service department is a direct and effective way to understand your customer experience and to uncover areas for improvement. Make this call with the mindset of a first-time customer. Set the scene. You've recently moved to the area and are looking for a reliable service center. Maybe your check engine light just came on, or it's time for a scheduled maintenance appointment. Whatever the scenario is, approach the call with realistic expectations, but be observant. Notice how the call is handled from start to finish. Is the phone answered promptly, or does it ring multiple times before someone picks up? Does the receptionist greet you warmly and introduce themselves, or is the greeting curt and impersonal? Pay attention to the tone of voice. Is it welcoming and professional, or does it sound rushed and disinterested? As the call progresses, evaluate how well your questions are being answered. Are you given clear and concise information about scheduling, service options, and pricing? If you're put on hold or transferred, how long does it take to reconnect? How many times are you asked to repeat your information? These small details can make a big difference in how customers perceive your business. After the call, reflect on how you felt during the interaction. Were you encouraged to book an appointment? Did you feel confident in the service department's ability to meet your needs? Most importantly, if you were an actual customer, would you choose to bring your vehicle to this store based on your experience? Use the insights from this mystery call as a starting point for change. Share the results with your team and involve them in the process of identifying solutions. Celebrate the areas where your service department excels and address the areas that need improvement with actionable steps. This exercise isn't just about fixing problems, it's about setting a standard of excellence. By regularly evaluating your phone interactions and committing to continuous improvement, you ensure that every customer who calls your store feels valued and supported. And when customers feel that way, they're far more likely to choose your business and keep coming back. Are you a service manager, fixed ops director, or general manager looking to transform your service department's customer interactions? You need Rose Plus, the cutting-edge repair order survey and evaluation software that gives you unparalleled insights into customer experience and operational efficiency. With seamless DMS integration, Rose Plus helps you track key metrics, identify areas for improvement, and enhance your team's performance, all while boosting customer satisfaction and retention. Visit www.m5ms.com to learn more and request a demo today by filling out our free consultation form. Now, before we go, it's time for this week's homework. We've created a 7-point guide for improving phone interactions in your service department and enhancing the overall customer experience. It's available in the show notes and on our website, www.m5ms.com, under the Driving Insights section. You'll see the episode list and a link to download the guide. So that's it for today's episode. I hope you've enjoyed it, and thank you for listening. I've been your host, Tim Harkins, brand manager here at M5 Management Services. As always, if you have any questions or topic suggestions, or may be interested in how M5 could help your fixed operations department, please contact us on our website, www.m5ms.com. Make sure to tune in next time, where we'll talk about more industry topics that will help drive your fixed operations department to increased efficiency, customer retention, and long-term profitability. Thank you, everyone. This has been Driving Insights.